to check the grain of your fabric and making sure that it's ready to cut, I like to tear my cotton fabric down across the selvage, and it'll give you the true grain going across. This grain going lengthwise is usually set already. Okay, so now you tear it, and on both sides of your piece, fold it in half, and you want to make the selvages match up. And you'll see on this one, the selvages match, but this is not meeting here across the grain, going crosswise, and you want to get that straight. What you would do is, instead of cutting it and wasting that 1 inch and cutting the other side, wasting 1 inch, losing 2 inches on this fabric, you want to put this back on the grain. Okay, so what you want to do is pull it on the bias to get it back going on the grain. Now you'll see on this board I have the selvage going on grain, and this fabric is starting to bow to the left. What you want to do to compensate for that is stretch it going to the left, because this is going down, so you want to make it go up. So you start pulling from the corner on the bias. Do it for the whole fabric. Okay, so now if you have a longer piece, like a 2-yard piece, you're going to have to pull all the way across. As much as possible, stay on the true bias, but you know, it's not going to matter if you go off a little. Just go on the bias, and then you'll see that by pulling it, I've made my fabric. I'm putting this back on the straight over here. It's going up. See how it straightened out itself. So now, when I'm ready to cut with my rotary cutter, and I fold it in half, I make the selvages match up, I'm going to have the grain going across corrected. Okay, what I would do is let it sit for about 10-20 minutes. Sometimes you forced it, and then the fabric will just go back to its old shape. So you want to wait and then cut it so that you can let the fabric breathe a little. Normally it's going to stay like this. Now, sometimes you just can't get it to work, and a lot of times with cheaper grades of fabric, you just can't change the grain because it's already been distorted. So this has always worked for me, and now because it's on the straight, I can get my rotary cutter, lay my ruler, and cut, and I will have it on true grain.